Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make a super easy and delicious potato soup in a bread bowl. So if you want to know how to make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in that description box. So with that being said, let's begin prepping. Okay, so we're going to begin by making our dough for our bread bowls. So to our stand mixer, we're going to begin by adding 5 1/4 cups of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast. We're going to begin to mix it. And slowly we're going to be adding 1 3/4 cup of warm water. So just allow it to combine. Okay, so once our ingredients have combined, we're going to turn up the speed on medium and allow it to continue kneading for 7 minutes. Okay, and after 7 minutes, our dough is done. And it should be nice and soft. I'm going to transfer it to our greased bowl. And I already greased it here, and I'm just going to add a little flour. We're going to place our dough, grease the top, cover it with plastic wrap and a kitchen towel, and we're going to place it in a warm spot and allow it to double in size, so for about 1 hour. Okay, and while we wait for our dough to rise, we're going to cook our potatoes. So I'm going to be placing them in my air fryer at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, so after 40 minutes, our potatoes should be done. Of course, just make sure that you check them and they're all nice and soft. So we're going to allow them to cool down. Meanwhile, we still continue waiting for our dough. Okay, so after 10 minutes, our potatoes should have cooled down a little. So now we're just going to get ready to peel them. Okay, and I'm going to be chopping them. Of course, if you want your potatoes to be smashed, you can smash them and just do it like that. But I'm going to just cut them in half and then half again. And just have them into little squares or bite-sized pieces. Just like that. So I'm just going to transfer it to a bowl. And repeat the process with the rest of my potatoes. And once we have our potatoes, we're going to set them to the side until we're ready to use them. Okay, and after a total of 1 hour, our bread should have doubled in size. So now we're just going to remove it from the bowl so we can get ready to shape our bowls. Let's just dump it out. We're going to divide it into 4 pieces. So we're going to grab a piece of dough. We're going to press it down just to remove all of the air. And now we're just going to push it forward. Okay, just like that. We're going to flip it over and begin to roll it. Okay, and once we roll a ball of dough, this is what it looks like. This is the bottom. So now we're going to transfer it to our lined baking sheet. And make sure that you spread them about 2-3 inches apart from each other. And we repeat with the rest of our dough. Okay, and we're just going to press down our balls, cover them with a kitchen towel, and place them back into a warm place and allow them to double in size about 30 minutes. Okay, and after 30 minutes, we're going to preheat our oven to 450 degrees. And in our oven, we're also going to be placing our dish with water. Okay, and to our bread, we're going to be forming X. Okay, so just cut it like that. Okay, and once our oven is ready, we're going to be placing our bread in and allow them to bake for 25 minutes. And meanwhile, we can also make our soup. Okay, so we're going to begin by cooking our bacon. I already have my Dutch oven preheating over medium-high heat. So once hot, we're going to add our bacon. And we're just going to allow it to get nice and crispy, between 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and once we have cooked our bacon, we're going to remove it from the pot. Make sure you drain as much of the grease as possible. Okay, we're also going to remove all of the bacon grease. Okay, returning to our pot, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease and 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Just going to allow the butter to melt. Okay, and once it melts, we're going to add half of a small white onion. We're going to saute it for a couple minutes. And after a couple minutes, we're going to add our 3 minced garlic cloves, We're going to cook them for 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds, we're going to whisk in 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, along with 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And just mix it and allow it to cook for 1 minute. And after the minute, we're slowly going to pour 3.5 cups of unsalted chicken broth. So just make sure that you're mixing it with the flour and just make sure that there's no lumps. Okay, to that we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. And just mix it. Okay, so once we have dissolved our cream cheese, we're going to add 3 cups of heavy cream. And we're just going to mix it together and allow it to come to a simmer. Okay, once our soup comes to a simmer, at this point it should have thickened up a little. So now we're just going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting. And we're going to add 2 cups of medium cheddar cheese. Allow that cheese to melt. Okay, and once our cheese melts, now we're going to add our potato. A 1/4 cup of sour cream. And our bread should be done at this point. And we're also going to add half of our bacon. Mix it together. We're going to give it a couple minutes. Taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. But for me, this is always perfect. And just like that, we have our potato soup. Okay, so here we have our bowl. So we're going to give it 5 minutes and then we can get ready to serve. Okay, and once we're ready to serve, we're going to open our bread. So we're just going to run the knife all around and create the bowl. Remove the top. That's what it looks like. Okay, so just remove all of the inside so we can fit all of our soup. Okay, so we grab our soup and pour it inside our bowl. Okay, so I'm just going to top it with a little more shredded cheese and bacon. And to add a little color, some green onion. And just like that, we can now get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I hope you give this recipe a try. It's so easy to make and super delicious. So I am so ready. Of course, don't let this go to waste. This is my favorite part. So perfect, so soft. Now I'm ready. And of course it's hot, but it's perfect for this weather. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. It's just perfect. So comforting, so creamy, so delicious. The best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make a super easy and delicious potato soup in a bread bowl. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at my next video. Bye.